Hello, fire signs. Welcome to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive. I am Cindy, and I'm so glad you're here. This will be for the fire signs, Sagittarius, which our full moon is in Sagittarius today, Leo and Aries. Take a look at the other videos that I post today in the other signs. We are starting with you. Take what resonates for you, leave anything that doesn't. These readings are timeless. It is a full moon today, June 3rd, at the time of recording this in Sagittarius. So this reading will be probably most potent for you for the next month until next full moon. So depending on when you're seeing this, when this reading is finding you, it's for you if it resonates. So let's just dive in and see what Spirit has for you this full moon. This full moon in Sagittarius is all about adventure and fun and stepping out of your comfort zone, expanding and doing new things. So it's also all about releasing anything that holds you back, any person, place, or thing, any feelings, any fear, any thinking, any habits, anything that holds you back from really branching out, doing new things, stepping out in new adventures, and really following your heart, taking a leap of faith. So anything that's holding you back or keeping you stuck, we want to let that go with this full moon, and we want to set the intentions to really move forward in the things that our heart wants us to do, or things that we've been wanting to do but maybe been scared to do. So let's see what Spirit has for you, my fire signs. Okay, what is the message for my fire signs, Spirit? Thank you for their message today. What is it that they need to know? What is it that my fire sign friend watching this reading needs to know? I'm a fellow fire sign. I have sun and rising in Leo, so I am right here with you for this reading. Okay, we have a card. Be proud of yourself. Fire signs, be proud of how far you've come. Be proud of what you've survived. Be proud of all the healing that you've been through recently. There's a lot of green on this card, and for me, green is the heart chakra. So you may have been coming through a period of change, of peeling back the layers, really healing through old wounds so that you can be prepared for better. What is coming for you is better, and the things that your heart wants to do is better. And you had to really peel back the layers, and maybe it's time for you now to step out of this comfort zone that you maybe have been in after you've gone through a lot of healing and challenges and everything. Be proud of how far you've come. Be proud of how hard you've worked. Be proud of where you are and who you are at this time, and get ready, because there are bigger, better things in store for you. And it may, the energy with this full moon that we're in right now today may shift things for you and help you to step forward into that. Let's see what else Spirit has for you. My fire sign watching this reading, we have take a reality check. Really think about those things that you want to do. Taking a reality check is, being aware. Being aware, really paying attention, spending some time with your heart, paying attention to the things that your heart is telling you that it wants to do, or a dream that you've been wanting to move forward in. Maybe you've been holding yourself back in fear or something. Take a reality check, being aware of those things that your heart is telling you, and being aware of what comes up when you think about that, because thoughts will come up telling you, maybe they're negative. Thoughts will come up telling you, no, I can't do that, or no, that won't work, or something. Reality is being in the here and now, thinking and being aware of what it is that your heart is saying, and then being aware of what comes up to counteract that, and being aware to acknowledge those things and let them go, because it's really a time of letting go of all that is keeping you stuck, or all that is keeping you from moving forward, and really acknowledging it and letting it go. That's your reality for right now. We have talk less, feel more. This is getting out of your head and feeling your heart and really honoring the truth of your heart and honoring what your heart is telling you to move forward in. Stop thinking and move into your heart and be in a place of awareness from your heart and feeling. Talking less, feeling more. Feeling what your heart is telling you to do. Thinking less. Talking less about your thoughts. You know, you definitely want to stop talking about those thoughts. If you have any fear or anything, voicing all of that, it attracts exactly what you don't want. So we want to get out of our head, we want to be in our heart, and we want to feel more. And we want to be aware of what it is that our heart is saying. And keeping it to yourself might be a smart idea. And being aware of when you do talk, you're manifesting. So being aware of what is coming out of your mouth is really manifesting. You want to manifest in the direction of your dreams, not the opposite, right? One more card for my fire signs, please. This full moon energy. What is there? What do they need to know? What else do they need to know, Spirit? Thank you. Let your fears dissolve. Perfect. Perfect. Lighten up. Lighten up. That is not taking things so seriously and getting out of your head, like we were saying, and into your heart. We have take inspired action. It's time to take inspired action in the direction of your dreams, in the direction of what your heart is saying, out of the comfort zone, in the direction of what your heart is, guiding you to do. We want to take inspired action. We don't want to take too fast action. Sometimes Sagittarius energy can be in wanting to do everything now, wanting to do everything and do it now in a rush. We don't need to rush. We want to take inspired action that comes from our heart, not jumping before it might be time. You want to really listen to your heart and your intuition and take that inspired action that you get, an inspired nudge or inspired journaling or whatever it is, to take steps in the direction that your heart wants you to go. But you want to make sure it's inspired and it's not just you jumping the gun. You know what I mean? Let's see what the tarot has to add to this story that's unfolding for you, this guidance. We have the Two of Cups. Let's get some more cards. We have the Ace of Wands. That's inspired action right there. Did you see that? And we have the Four of Wands. Victory, good news, all the good stuff, and a lot of fire. A lot of fire for my fire signs. It is time for change, guys. We have the Hermit and we have the Ten of Wands. So I feel like there's a lot of fire here. You're coming out of a place of, maybe you have been spending a lot of time by yourself really thinking about the things that you want to create or want to move forward in, or a dream that's in your heart that's been wanting to come out, and maybe you've been scared, or maybe it just hasn't been time. And now is the time to at least make the decision to go in the direction. Like I was saying, you don't want to go too fast. We have, you know what? I called this the Ace of Wands, didn't I? It's the Ace of Swords. This is your inspired action. This is your inspired idea, your inspired action. This is your breakthrough, coming out of maybe a stagnant place where you've been spending time by yourself, you've been reflecting. This is also good. It's a time of reflecting on what it is that your heart has been telling you that wants to come out. There's something in you that wants to come out and shine. There's a light in you that wants to shine, and you've been getting clear about what it looks like and what it feels like and what it's telling you, And now it's time to come out of this hermit mode where you've been maybe spending like a step back, because it looks like you've been kind of overwhelmed. So maybe you've been overwhelmed, you've been overworking, you've been overstressed, overthinking, carrying burdens that are not yours to carry. And it's been just really weighing you down. You might have been really just weighed down, overwhelmed, exhausted, burnt out. And you maybe have been thinking, how can I change this? You know, if there's a situation in your life, say it's a job that you're burnt out, stressed out, not feeling good. If you're feeling like this, my fire signs, it's time for a change, right? And the 10 says, it's time to change that cycle and become a 1. Start something new. Get out of this overwhelming energy and start something new. So you might have needed to take a break, and you might have needed to go inside, turn that light on the inside, and see what it is that I really want to do. And suddenly you have the creative inspiration. You have this new beginning. You have this breakthrough. The light comes on in a big way. Suddenly the clouds of maybe confusion part and give you clear direction, clarity, and a new direction to go in. And with this full moon energy, yeah, I feel like you've been in it's the 10 of Wands is perfect fire signs. I feel like you've been really drained, really exhausted, really just burnt out. And you've been needing that Ace of Swords to come in and give you a breakthrough in your thinking, in your lighten your load, give you an inspired idea to go in a different direction. And what's going to happen is you have the 2 of Cups. It's going to make you so happy. It's going to really make you happy. You're going to fall in love with it. And you're going to receive victory. Victory. The 4 of Wands is good news coming in. So maybe you have an inspired idea to take a step in a new direction, or you at least have a plan now, and you're releasing everything that kept you stuck, everything in your mind, everything, maybe a person, place, or thing, could be a job. You're releasing what wasn't serving you, and you're going in a new direction, or at least you have an idea of where you want to go now. And you have victory, success here. You have good news coming in that you're going to be celebrating, and you're totally going to fall in love with this new direction that you're going in. This is so perfect for you. I love this for you. So you may be expecting, fire signs, you may be expecting some good news after a breakthrough moment in your mind, because the breakthrough moment from coming out of the hermit mode, really thinking about your life and reevaluating what is going to make me feel more peaceful, what is going to make me feel happier, how can I find something better for me right now, and whatever the situation is that's overwhelming, that's draining, that's causing you stress, maybe some health issues. You know, the 10 of Wands can talk about an overwhelming feeling that actually it affects the stress that you're under, it affects your health, you know. And so you may be starting to have some health things come up, and you need a change. You really, really need a change. So you're needing to go within, and I feel like this is sort of past energy, like you've already discovered this. So this should be confirmation for you, where you really had to take a step back and really, you know, look at your situation and look at what your heart is saying. And you've been needing this breakthrough. You've been needing some inspiration. You've been needing the light to come on and ideas to flow. And you're ready to go in a new direction. You're ready to start something completely different here. Now this can be like a new job. This can be a business, starting a business, starting something on the side. This can even be a health program that you might be embarking on. This can even be love. Maybe you've been unhappy, you've been lonely, and you're ready for love, right? So whatever this is for you, it's going to resonate for us all differently, because we're all going through different things. The light is on here. There's creative inspiration. There's a breakthrough moment happening for you. And this breakthrough moment is going to bring in your new path. And your new path is victorious. Your new path is successful. It's something you can run with and fall in love with. So like I said, this is going to resonate differently for all of us, because we're all going through different things. But if this resonates for you, if you have been feeling overwhelmed and exhausted, know that a breakthrough is coming, and you're going to probably think either somebody's going to give you a breakthrough, like you're going to receive a message, or you're going to receive a message from your intuition. You're going to be like, that's what I want to do, and you're going to start moving in that direction, and you're going to find what you're looking for, and you're going to love it. You're going to love it. You have victory, you have promotion, you have success here, you have stability here, and you have connection here. So whether that is connection with somebody in the love sense, you have it here, or whether that's connection with maybe a new boss or something like that. You're moving in the right direction. You can be assured that you have answers coming if you don't already know them. And you are going to love this new path that you're choosing. And you're choosing it. It's what your heart has been calling you to do. And you took the time in that hermit mode. You took the time to listen to your heart, to listen and assess your situation and think about what can change. And you are getting that creative inspiration to move in that new direction, whatever that is for you. So let's get you some advice about this. Let's get you some advice. Fire signs, advice for my fire signs for this full moon energy that has come out for them. Advice, please. Advice. Bring love into the situation. Bring love. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love your situation. Give yourself love. And when we fully accept where we are, who we are in this moment, and where you want to go, fully accept and surrender all your cares and worries, especially if there's fear. Surrender it to the universe. Ask for help, but bring love into the situation. Love where you're at. Learn how to love where you're at. Make friends with it, Love where you're at. Love who you are. Love the person in the mirror, and love where you want to go. Bring love, because love is like the gratitude abracadabra that actually manifests everything in such a better way. You want to manifest success. You want to manifest the stability that is coming up here for you. You want to manifest victory. You want to bring love into your situation and gratitude, and you will manifest a better experience for yourself. Your commitment is being tested. So I feel like that is your commitment to what you want, your commitment to where you want your life to go. Though this, really assessing your situation, this 10 of Wands here, really, is that what you started out wanting for your life? I doubt it. So your commitment being tested, this card means really think about your commitment to your dreams and where you want to go. And really, don't let anything hold you back, like fear or unbelief or doubt in your ability, or, thinking that you aren't worthy or something. You want to really think about those things that you want to do and what's coming up for you and where you want to take your life, the direction you want to go in. And you want to ask yourself, how committed am I to seeing this through? The path looks really beautiful, but you got to step onto the path. You can't stay in a comfort zone and say, oh, it didn't work out for me, because that's your choice. It's your choice to stay in your comfort zone. It's your choice to take the steps forward. It's your choice to put away your fears and move forward in the direction of your dreams. How committed are you to that? All right, we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. That is the bottom line. You want more balance in your life. You want to get out of this overwhelming exhaustion, stress. We need more balance. And there's got to be a balance between your head and your heart. Moving out of your head and into your heart. Getting out of that overwhelm, thinking, stress, fear, negative thoughts, and that hold you back. And we want to be more in your heart. giving love to the situation, being more in your heart and listening to your, meditate, listening to your connection to the divine, your connection to your intuition, really receiving guidance and following through with that. Spirituality and practicality. It's a balance between your head and your heart, your ego and your spirit person, right? Your spirit energy. We want to have a good balance because we need both. But for somebody who has been in this energy of the Ten of Wands, it's like you've been in this more of the energy of the ego, more of the energy of stress, overthinking, overwhelm. And we want to come into our heart and listen to what our heart is telling us, because it guides us in the right direction that's going to bring happiness and victory and success and a good balance where we feel stable. And you have all that here in the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. You have stability, you have victory, you have success, you have promotion, you have happiness, and you have love. You are going to fall in love with this new direction if you follow your heart. And we have surrender to the divine, which is full moon, and today is the full moon. So how perfect is it that this card comes out? Surrendering your cares, surrendering your fears, your concerns, your worries to the divine. And surrendering doesn't mean like to roll over and just let life run right over you. Surrender is handing it over to the divine, asking for help, giving all your cares and your concerns to the divine and saying, take it. Take this burden from me. I ask you for help and guidance, and you will receive it. Your cards are saying you've already received it. So if you don't feel like you have yet, it's coming. Surrender all the rest to the divine and ask for help, because it's hard stepping out of comfort zones. It's hard to put our fears aside. It's hard not to follow in the path of fear, and especially if you are in this overwhelm and stress, it's hard to kind of shift out of that and get into your heart. But you can ask for help and you can surrender. And if you have to do it every 5 minutes for, several days to get out of this overwhelm and to really trust the universe has your back, surrendering it over and over and over as many times as you need to receive the help and the strength and the courage, it will happen. And you will receive those things. Strength, courage, and guess what? For some of you, a new romantic cycle is starting. Whether this is a resurgence in a current connection or a brand new love. And it's all for balance, to bring you balance, to bring you more happiness. Get out of that overwhelm and into peace and happiness. The universe really wants that for you. Trust. It's time for you to trust, right? Surrender all the things that tell you you won't receive this, or you're afraid of it, or you're afraid to step out of a comfort zone, or you can't have it, or you're not worthy of it. All of that, you want to surrender all of that. The universe really does have your back. The universe is giving you a new start in a new direction. You're gonna fall in love with it. This could talk about a new romantic cycle, as in you're gonna fall in love with your new path. Okay? So you take it how it resonates for you. I also have the answers you need are coming. And don't let your past hold you back. Also, confidence is your key. Be confident in your dreams. Be confident in where your heart is leading you. It's fire sign. Be confident like that fire sign you are. And a win-win forecast is for you. There's that balance again. One more. A new start is here for you. Are you going to take it? I love you, my fellow fire signs. If this resonated for you, I would love for you to subscribe and definitely comment below and let me know when all these things start unfolding for you and how you walked away from fear and you followed your heart and you took a step in a new direction. And wait for it. You're going to fall in love with it. It's bringing you victory. It's bringing you creativity. It's bringing you stability. It's bringing you promotion. You have all of this to look forward to, and I cannot wait for you. Okay, so share it with me if you want to, because I love to hear from you guys. I will see you in the next reading, fire signs. Take care, and thank you so much for being here.